Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if you haven't already guessed, today we're going to be playing with the new Huda Beauty Empowered palette. I'm going to do some live swatches for you guys. I'm going to create a look, going to give you my first impressions. So if you're interested, please stick around, please like, please subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on because I am uploading so many videos throughout the month of October. Just dive straight into this. This is the outer packaging. I'm really sorry if the light is shining off that and absolutely blinding you. I actually like the outer packaging. This is raised. I'm not too sure. I know that this is like an actual like QR code, but I'm not too sure. I haven't really looked into it and it doesn't really interest me, but I like this outer box. So on the back we have a 24-month shelf life. It tells us that it is made in Italy and all that good stuff. So let's open up the box. So when you open up the box, it's different packaging. It's her normal eyes, and I just don't like it. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie. I wish she'd have done the outer box on the inner one, and it's got a bit of weight to it, but I wouldn't say it's got the price tag weight to it, if I'm being totally honest. It tells you the same on the back, 24-month shelf life. It's made in Italy, and it has a nice little imprint writing section here of what the palette means, which I thought was really nice. It was a nice touch, but yeah, to me the packaging is just, it's okay. It's nothing amazing. I don't personally think, but that's personal preference. Inside we have a nice mirror. I'm going to try and take this off. Ooh, yeah. Oh, get off. And this is the colour story. Oh, have a little bit of gold. Absolutely stunning. So I wasn't going to get this. It was actually a toss up between this one and the Natasha Denona My Dream palette, of which I still really want, but I actually chose this one first. So yeah, let's just get into some swatches. And this one actually has, I don't know if you can see that. I'm not too sure what that is. It looks like, see, that's like a full cream. Some of the gold has fell on it, but that is like greasy. That is like grease. Okay, let's swatch it. So I don't normally do live swatches, but I thought for the sake of this video, and because I do actually have time, I will get in and do some live swatches for you guys. I am just going to get me some wipes ready. So this is a Thursday night that I'm filming this. I'm hoping to get the video up for Friday. But yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm going to be going row by row. That's how we're going to do it. So instead of me holding the palette up and whatnot. So we're going to go in with the shade Purpose first, which is that cream black, but for some reason mine looks wet. I mean, not too sure. These might not, I'm not the best at swatching, especially live swatches. The next shade is Courageous, which I think is supposed, some people say it's like a duochrome, but it's more got like a brown base to it than an actual duochrome, but it is very stunning. The next one is Limitless. Now I know one of these has got gold flakes in. I'm not too sure which one it is. That is the shade Limitless. Please don't take any notice if these swatch horrendous, because like I say, I'm not a swatcher. The next shade is Confident. Very nice. That hasn't got a gold reflex. Some of the flakes fell down. The next shade is Charisma. Now this is the one I think has got the gold flakes, but both of them are quite foily and very textured anyway. I don't personally think there's much between them on the swatches. No, the next shade is Keep Going. I like the names of this palette. It's very nice. So this is Keep Going. That's a terrible swatch. Terrible. On to the second row now. So the first one is Big Dreams. Really, really pigmented. And the next one, as I've just dropped the palettes, but I haven't broke it, thank God, is that kind of like gel consistency. See what I mean about these gold flakes I get everywhere? Is like this, and I wanted to actually do this together because I'm really not. I mean, I've just totally smushed all that up, but I don't think it can be helped. Let's start doing here now because this bracelet is going to get in the way. That is so creamy. Oh, I really like that. Ooh, that might be the shade for today. The next one is Bold Moves. Again, quite a flaky shimmer, but nevertheless very, very pretty. The next one is Do It. Oh, these shimmers are very softly pressed, so go in with a light hand if you are swatching. The next one, I've dropped my wipes now. The next one is Power. Which would be quite a nice transition shade for someone of my skin tone. The next shade is Get It. Really nice peachy shade, I like that one. The next shade is that second, we're on the third row now, so this is the second cream gel formula. Okay, there's not much difference. And that was called Worthy. The next shade is Rebel. Oh, that's my shade. Oh, another nice transition shade. The next shade is Winner, which of course I'm grey. I like that one as well. That's nice. The next one is like the marbly effect ones that she does, which is called Visionary. That's really pretty. That's also slightly duochromish, got like a peachy base. The next one is Best Self. Very similar. And the last one is Legacy. So here is the whole palette swatch. I do love those golds, I really do. I'm sorry for the horrendous swatches, but yeah, let's get in and create eye look. Oh, I've just primed my eyes with the Revlon Candid Concealer, and now with a Refa 15 I'm going to pick up the shade Rebel. Now, as I say, I was not going to pick up this palette. It was literally a toss-up between this one and the Natasha Denona My Dream palette, and I don't even know if I've used a palette kind of like this on my channel. I do obviously lean more towards bright and colourful palettes, but I like a neutral with a twist. That is what I like. It's like I would never go out of my way to purchase the Natasha Denona Glam palette, and that's personal preference. Like, I know that palette is like so hyped up and so loved by so many people, but it's just not me. Whereas this and the Dream palette, they're like neutral palettes with a twist, and that is what I like. Something where you can go neutral, but something where you can go quite dramatic and dark and grungy if you feel like it. This is just blended out absolutely beautifully. It's a very nice transition shade for my skin tone. So I'm just going to do the exact same on the other eye and get those matching. So now that those are matching and even and blended out absolutely to perfection, I have absolutely no complaints. I'm gonna take the shade Winner, which is like this kind of like grey tone, and I'm gonna take that on a Refa 14, and we're gonna work this through the crease as I always do. Now, eyeliners and winged eyeliners and stuff like that are not my strong subject, so I don't know how I would incorporate these bases. It's something that I really want to practice and really want to work on, but like I say, it's not something that I do because I have quite wrinkly eyelids, and I find it hard when I'm trying to, and obviously hooded eyes as well. I find it hard when I'm trying to like drag a pen. I feel like I'm just dragging about 20 layers of skin with it. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I'd love to be able to know how to do them, maybe even if it was just like on someone else. So I definitely want to get my practice in, and maybe these will, you know, help me to get that practice in. So we're just doing something very simple today, not doing over dramatic. I would say this so far is very everyday friendly, and that's what I like. And I like a palette that can do everything, that can go every day but can also go full on nighttime, and that has like those one and done shades because, you know, it's easier. Just going to go back in with that Refa 15 and make sure that everything's blended. No extra product. Just want to make sure that they're blended nicely. So when I dig in, some people probably think like, oh, she looks like she's actually hurting herself, but actually not. But I find this is a way to, for the colour to go up. What I'll do on another video, if I remember on my next video, before I do one eye, I always think my hood looks bigger. I'm not too sure if it's showing up on camera, but when I dig the shade in, it kind of lifts the hood up. As I'm blending it, it's going higher, and it makes me look like my eyes aren't as hooded. If you have hooded eyes, that is definitely a trick. Work right into the socket and it will kind of give you that natural blend, but it will also make your eyes look bigger than what they probably are, maybe. So on a Refa 13, I'm gonna go in with the shade Confidence. Over here, I'm just going to pack this on the outer corner, if you didn't guess. I'm just going to circular motions. I want to make sure all these kind of colours can go together. Yeah, my only downside in this palette is I don't really think there's an inner corner highlight for, you know, fair toned people. But it's not a big deal. That is just literally like a personal preference. It doesn't, you know, mean that it's going to put me off using the palette just because I have to go out and get another palette. I can always use my highlighter. And that's just help created a little bit of depth. I'm going to drag that underneath the star as well. Oh yeah. If people have like both these palettes, like which one do you recommend? Like, do you recommend the Natasha Denona Dream palette? Do you think if I've got this palette, I don't really need that palette? Even though I'll probably still get it, but I'm also happy to listen to your opinions or read your opinions. And then I'm just going to go into the shade Rebel. Just continue that on the rest of the lower lash line. That's kind of where we are now. I'm really liking that, I'm happy. So I'm just going to go make sure everything is perfectly blended and seamless, and then we'll be back to do some shim shim on the lid. So I'm back, everything's blended how I want it. Now, normally I would go in and put some NYX glitter glue on, but I want to see, because I'm taking this makeup off in about 15 minutes anyway, I'm not too bothered about using any glue. I think the glue is normally there for the longevity, but I will spray brush just to give it that extra bit of sparkle. For shimmer, I think I'm going to try the gel one, which was called Manifest It, just because I'm interested. And I'm going to pick that up on a Refa 28, or I'm going to try and pick that up on a Refa 28. Yeah, picks up beautifully on the brush. And then we're going to, oh, I didn't spray it, but wow, that did not need any spray at all. That is stunning. Stunning. Wow, that is so pretty and so reflective. So normally I would go in and spray my brush, or put the glitter glue underneath, but I am going to be taking this off shortly because it will be bedtime. I did want to film it, and I did want to get my first impressions on the palette. It's kind of just how it's looking, and I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy. Again, creating kind of like a faux cut crease with a shimmer can also make your eyelid just look like that bit more open, brighter. I thought I had some fallout, but I don't think I did. That has gone on literally like a piece of cake. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm just going to go back in to the shade Confident. Just make sure that shimmer is blended in as much as possible into the matte at the end. And again, with my Refa 14, no extra product. I just want to make sure everything is as seamless as possible. Now for Inner Corner, the only shade I could potentially try and use is the shade Bold Moves. We'll give it a go. We'll see how it picks up on a brush. I'm picking it up on a Jessup MUL 13. I'm just going to place that. It's not picking up on camera. It's very pretty, very reflective, but probably a little bit too dark for me personally. But for the sake of this video, it's very pretty. I could possibly get away with it. I should drag that under a little bit as well. but it has given it that extra bit of sparkle. I'm not gonna lie, I'm all down for that. So I'm gonna go off of camera now, make sure everything is okay with the base, put my hair down, and then put some mascara on. I'm not gonna do false lashes just because I'm going to bed, like in the next hour, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, let's get into the finished look. We are back with the finished look. Please let me know down below what you think. For my inner waterline and my tight line, I went in with the matte side of the Charlotte Tilbury double-ended pencil. This is Copper Charge. It's beautiful. It's really, really nice. Lips, I went in with Velvet Touch from Primark for my liner. For lipstick, I went in with the Doll Beauty Sailor Fade. This is such a gorgeous peachy nude, and I actually forgot that I got it because I don't really use it. And for the lip topper, I went in with the I Heart Revolution Beauty and the Beast. It's just a nice gold. Yeah, so let's get in. Oh, for mascara, I went in with Sky High. Let's get into the palette. I don't like the outer packaging. I've said that, I'm over it, but the inner, this is beautiful. This is stunning. I haven't even used that many shades. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades. And I'm just, honestly, this gel formula was absolutely stunning. And the golds, I think they're going to be amazing for like the holiday season coming up. I just think this is an absolutely beautiful palette. Is it a palette that I would normally gravitate towards? No. Am I glad I bought it? 100%. The mattes was so pigmented yet blendable. They were just so easy to work with. This gel formula, as I said, it's really, really stunning. There's not really an inner corner highlight for me. I probably could get away with this one, but I do normally like something a little bit more icy white, but I can just grab that from another palette. That doesn't bother me. I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy that I got this. Let me know down below if you've got this. I will be doing a 3 looks one palette, but just bear with me because I'm halfway through another one at the moment. But it will be coming up hopefully towards the end of next week. Yeah, really, really happy that I got this. Did you get this? Have you reached for it? Are you looking to get this? Do you have Natasha Denona? Please let me know down below if you've compared these. If you think you need both of them, which one is better between the two. I'm happy to listen to your opinions, and obviously that would help me decide whether I'm going to need the Natasha Denona one as well. But I'm hopefully going to pick that up when there's a sale. Yeah, I hope that you stuck around till the end and listened to me ramble on. I think I've rambled on a bit today, I don't really know. But yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.